check this out. I never seen anything like it. It's so pretty. Oh, and this place, I was told, has the cheapest houses. Oh, and now we are going to talk about the Van Life washing machine. Yeah, you can get one that's motorized, or you can get yourself a bucket. Use your hands and squishy squish. But this thing is so cute, so I'm trying to show you exactly how it works. Alright, we are getting ready to use the little washing machine for little stuff. Van Life goodies. Okay, so I'm going to put in a couple of little things to show you how it all works. Putting some stuff in there. Okay, just looking for some stuff to wash. Hold on. Alright. That's some stuff to wash. Hold on. I accidentally threw these back there, but I gotta move all this stuff. So I ended up blocking one of my doorways. But I do gotta find a way to move it. Because I can't have it like this. I need to be able to get in and out this way if I need to. Right now I've only used this side of the door. But I'm now in an area where... Oh, I don't need to clean that one. That one does. Okay, so this one's already clean. Just gotta figure out where the matching pair is for that. Whee! Might even be just her play sock. Alright, so we did that. I think that's good for now. Now I'm going to add water. I forgot. Do I even have water? Hold on. Am I running out of water? I got water. I can't believe it. Okay, but I do want to use the other water, so I don't overdo this one. So I don't know how many gallons that thing takes. So what I'm going to do is pause here and add water. So it took a little bit too long with the pause. I had to fix one of the water pipes underneath the sink. Yep. But this is what the bucket looks like. It has a little drain. Oh, here we go. Part 2. You're going to watch how this machine works. I never used it. And it's a washing machine for van lifers. Okay, van life. Van life. I could put way more in here, but I don't really have anything to wash. So I do have plans going to a bigger mat place to do my laundry. So we're just going to show you how this thing works. Okay, now I go down here. I have it turned on. I have it plugged in. The power's in. It's not working. Uh-oh. I hope I have the right plug. Okay, let's try it now. It's not working. Well, I can even hand wash. Yeah, don't worry. I get it working. I realize I don't have the right wire for the machine. Okay. So this thing works really, really great. There's a pipe thingy at the bottom that sucks water and releases water. But I don't have it set up like that. I just have it set up regular, where it just releases the water. And I add the water from the top instead of it pulling the water. And it does have a spin dry, but I didn't put the spin dry in here. And so I left that in the storage unit. And it connects to the bottom, and it could completely spin dry. And it could also permanent press as well. It's pretty cool. And I know you can't see it. Sorry. That's the name of the company. I have 3 speeds. and they come in different colors, so you can find it on Amazon. And I know you're probably like, leave a link please. Well, I have to wait until YouTube allows me to leave links, but you can find a mini camping washing machine on Amazon, or you could just get a bigger sink, or just get a bucket that folds down. That's what this thing is. And hold on, I know I got stuff on it. Okay. And it drains, and it collapses down for storage, and you can do your laundry in this by hand. If you find that this machine doesn't work, you can still wash by hand. So don't be afraid to wash your clothes by hand. However, this thing is so cool. I can go about my business. That thing will continue washing and be ready for me to hang my clothes. Again, I created a shower pan already, so I can hang my clothes way up here. And that is a temporary shower pan, which has my dog's wee peas on it. She knows to go wee pee here if there's an emergency, which she never uses it anyway. It just has, we end up using it just to wipe our feet before we go into the house, because I keep my floors clean. However, I had to rewash my floor because the individuals that were working on my vehicle literally tracked all kinds of garbage. I don't know what was going on. So I had to put a new wee pad over here so I could wipe my feet. I had to scrub the floors. So they dirtied with grease and their shoes my little floor towel. So I gotta wash that. It's pretty nasty. Yeah, I don't know how they did that. There's huge spots of oil. And I'm like, what? I mean, engine oil. Like they were using it to wipe something down, and then they put it back over here. Okay. And yeah, I still get my my vehicle back with all my drawers open. Okay. Oh, and guess what? I never knew that a van could actually get ants in it. So I got to go to the store and get me some ant bug killer. And it's a complete guard. So I can spray outside and inside, and that will keep any more of these little tiny ants. They look like little tiny sugar ants. I mean, they were so tiny. But and that only happened because I backed up into bushes when I parked. So I had bushes all up underneath the back door. That's how come they got in. And plus I was cooking some bacon. Alright. So that wasn't helpful. Oh, okay. And I gotta go because the sun's getting ready to go down. I need to get a new chain for my secondary power thingy. I have to figure out how I'm gonna keep from clogging this particular area up. This is a door as well, but I keep clogging it up. So I'm gonna move the extra power station under here. It's already chained up, so if anybody tried to break in, try to snatch it, I mean, the chain is so thick. They need some help. Okay. I haven't used my water cooler since I've been in California, but I still want to keep it. You never know, because it is going to get hotter. I'm still in good weather, but when it gets hotter, like it's still good use. For now, I'm loving this. Okay. So I gotta figure out where I'm gonna put my jacket, my sweater, because at nighttime it gets so cold. Okay, and I also need my towel for the gym. Trash bags, you know, what I need for the gym and for walking. That's how I'm like always in and out the door with this stuff. That's why it's here. But I never use this sliding door. But because I'm in California, we park a certain way, and now it's safer to use this side of the door for my dog if I ever need to, or open it up and be able to see views, blah blah blah. But that's because of the special parking. Everything's parallel parking here. Now where I was, I never needed this side, which is the passenger side. Never. Where I was, I did everything from the driver's side. So that's why I set up the driver's side the way I did. Because I noticed that, like, if you go to the deserts or BML lands, you don't need the passenger side. It's only when you're in the cities do you need the passenger side. Now, my build isn't right. It looks right. It looks perfect. It looks like I got storage for everything. But it's not. So that's why I didn't take an account for a water cooler because I didn't have it at the time. And plus, I gotta get a new one, and the new ones are bigger. I didn't take an account for the extra backup power. My baby stroller, which I can put the baby stroller down there now. Yeah. I smell something burning. Every time I smell that, I'm praying to God it's not me cooking. But I do have haters out there like, cook, baby, cook. And this thing's still washing. One's 5 minutes, 10 minutes, and 6 minutes. Still washing, baby. It does everything. Like, it's so fucking cool. Yeah, what you're watching is a t-shirt and a couple of underwear and some socks. Yeah, I know, you're like, oh, that water's black. It's not. It's because it's dark colors and they bleed. The colors bleed. It's a brand new burgundy underwear and a dark green t-shirt. Because they're brand new, the colors are bleeding. Oh, and 2 black underwears and black socks. And if I want to, I can get in here. Oh, it beeps. Oh, shit. So if I screw up, it beeps. Oh my God, that's so cool. It shuts off for safety. I love it. I didn't even know that. Okay, so I gotta wait till it resets. It doesn't work anymore. Okay. Well, it does work. It's just like I said, that's the wrong power cord. And I have to pull it out in order to make it work again. Which is fine. I'm going to empty the water anyway, put some fresh water, and restart. But it does work if I had the right power cord. But don't be afraid to ever, like, wash yourself. I mean, just, like, I didn't even really need this bucket. Look at how big my sink is. But here's the thing, though. This uses a lot of water, how big this sink is. Okay? It uses a lot. So you want to use less water because you're only holding X amount of water. That's why it's a good idea to get yourself a little bucket, whether it's a machine like this or the other one that I showed you. Okay? Because then you can serve on water, and because this would take a lot of water to fill and fill again. I mean, and I only have 10 gallons of water down here. I don't have another tank connected. I can't because the person who helped me put all the stuff in, all the cabinets, put the refrigerator and everything too close to the wall, so I can't run any piping through. Okay, and I needed I was going to get a 40-gallon tank down here and run all the and he did the same thing with the cabinets, so I can't run any of the plumbing through at all. And then he had the cabinets all the way to the floor, so I can't run the plumbing even under the cabinets. So this all has to come out if I want to add a water tank here and do that. Or I got to be able to afford a cozy. Okay, so I can put the water out of the van and run the pipeline from under the van, but I also got to get an electric protective pad that protects it from heat and cold, mostly cold, making sure it doesn't freeze. You know, and that's a lot of money. Okay, that's a lot of money. And then I gotta pray to God that the electric don't fuck up, and I'm not driving around with a block of ice. So yeah, I definitely don't want to put the water out there. I want to put it here where I can climate control. Okay, and that's less power needed. Okay, all right, I gotta go. Thank you for watching. Well, I just had the most amazing burger. I didn't really like the fries. The drink was awesome. She wasn't too happy.